kind of like what we talked about, FE being this warm and nurturing. They know how to make people feel good. Like, okay, yeah, we can all agree that nothing can surpass the warm and nurturing love of Christ. So of course, Jesus had the most perfect form of FE in that he could totally, make you feel the way you were meant to feel, like make you feel at your best, make you feel that sense of joy and peace. Like he is the source of all happiness. He is the source of all goodness and joy and peace. So yeah, placing your heart with him is what gives you that inner sense of joy and peace and basically all that good stuff that can never be experienced to that same level otherwise. So what are some ways we can use FE to kind of emulate that and glorify Christ through that?
Yeah. Well, obviously our greatest means of evangelization is through example, through love, like being an example of God's love. And that's what he is, love. So I feel like ENFJs and ESFJs, and obviously tertiary FE as well, they are so good at that like pastoral, warm care. They naturally care for people, because we all as Christians care about the souls of everyone. But FEs have this really good opportunity. They have the superpower of the natural awareness of emotions and emotional cues and the natural warmth. That they are a great asset for the faith in being able to convey that love of Christ in that way, making people feel accepted, bringing people into the faith on an emotional level, which we all crave ultimately to be understood and to feel like someone loves us. So that FE is so good for achieving that purpose. It would then need to take a step back and understand that people have their own process and their own journey. But for sure, that external love, that warmth, very Christ-like.
For sure. Yeah. Just as Jesus commanded of love one another as I have loved you. Yeah. So just basically, and of course, not to say that FE is the ultimate function we have to use to love others. No, like all the functions can be used in their own ways to love others. But FE, I feel like, does the best job of showing what it looks, or I guess manifesting that love in an emotional way.
Well, like you come to understand in the faith over time, in the faith, you come to understand what love actually looks like unconditional, real, self-sacrificial, authentic love. But like when you're coming to the faith, you don't know that. So you would really just be going on that external, that FE can really be an asset in presenting.
For sure. Yeah, the presentation of that love is what FE DOMs tend to be good at. Like, basically making it come across in a way that's, I guess, representative as best as it could be. None of us can FE as great as God can. Of course, none of us can do any of the functions as good as he can, but like, at least, giving that little, like emulating it a bit, giving that taste of, what God's love could be like by demonstrating it, on an emotional level.